Hi guys, welcome back to the Exploity video series. My name is Apar and I'm an IoT security bandit at Exploity. So I hope you have already tried out the MQTT pub and MQTT sub which I showed you in the last video. Because in today's video I'm going to start with something really interesting, which is the MQTT crack auth or the MQTT authentication cracking plugin. So the plugin ID for the same is mqtt.generic.crackauth. Alright. So as for the setup, there are some prerequisites that you'll have to take care of, which are you'll have to install the Mosquitto broker on your system so that it would run a local MQTT broker. You'll have to change the configuration of the local MQTT broker so that in order it accepts a password list and does an authentication publish and subscribe as well. Alright. So I'll show you how you can add users and password to that list and how you can append the users and password to that list using the Mosquitto password utility. So I'll simply type in Mosquitto password -c when you're starting with the initial user, name of the file or where everything is going to save, your users and passwords, which will be password.txt in our case. Next would be the username, which would be in our case user1. The password for user1, let's keep it as 4 times 1, so 1111 1111. So we have successfully added our user1 to the list. Now we'll do this for the user2. So I'll show you how you can append one user. So for that you have to use -b and the same password file user2, and you have to specify the password here itself, which will keep as 4 times 2. Hit enter. So as you can see, a password list has been generated. We'll quickly look what is inside. So as you can see, we have added password1, user1, pardon me, and the password for the same, which has been encrypted, and so is the user2. So now let's start our MQTT broker. We'll simply type in Mosquitto -c and the configuration file, which is crackauth_demo.config. So now we have successfully set up our Mosquitto broker. Let's fire up the Exploity framework. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the plugin. The plugin ID for that is MQTT generic crackauth -h. Let's look into it first. So as said, this MQTT plugin will basically help you to crack the MQTT authentication with the specified credentials. Alright. So for that you need to specify the user and a password, which we're going to look into mode 1, where we'll type in passwords one after the other, or a password dictionary or the word list, which will show you in the mode 2 how can you do dictionary attack. Alright. So the arguments for the same are, first one is -r, which basically stands for the host name or the IP of the target MQTT broker. Alright. Next is -p, which is the port number of the target MQTT broker. So the default is 1883, which we'll be using for the demonstration. Next is -i, which is the client ID used for the connection. We'll use a random client ID, which is by default. Next is -u, which is a user. So we'll have to specify the user we are targeting. So we'll have to put the username in -u. Next, for the mode 1, which we're going to use, is the -w, which basically stands for password. So you have to specify the password that you're using here. So we'll type in a few passwords one after the other. We'll look for the wrong password and how does the plugin react to a right password. Alright. So in the second mode, we'll use a password file. So specify the file containing the passwords. The format should be 1 per line, which is for the word lists. If this option is present, double hyphen pass or the previous one will be ignored. All right. Last is the -v. It stands for the verbose output. It basically gives you a more detailed insight of the plugin. All right. So now I'll show you the mode 1, which we are trying to crack the authentication. So MQTT generic crack auth, which is our local host in this case. Then the port will skip the port number since we are using the default 1883, which is 1883. We'll skip -i as well. For the user, I'll first show you for the user 1. The password, since we are using the mode 1, let's type in a random password, for example 1234, hit enter. So as you can see, the plugin has failed. Reason, the connection is refused since it was not authorized. As you can see, we tried attempting using a wrong password, so it has basically not accepted the connection, our broker, and the plugin has failed in this case. All right. Now let's try for the right password. First, I'll show you for the wrong password and -v verbose output. So it basically gives you a detailed view, like the user was user 1. The password that we attempted on the broker was 1234. It gives you a return code, which was connection refused 5, and the reason, because it was not authorized. All right. So now we'll do it for a right password. So for user 1, it was 4 times 1. So as you can see, our test has passed. It has found that the password 4 times 1 is for the user 1 and our connection has been accepted. All right. So now let's quickly try for the user 2. As we know, the password is 4 times 2. So as you can see, it has again found the password for the user 2, which was 4 times 2, and it has returned connection accept, and our plugin has successfully passed. All right. So now I'll show you a mode 2, how you can use a mode 2. So we'll define a word list that we're going to use. Let's name it as attack.txt. We'll specify some commonly used passwords: 1234 ABCD 000 pass, and then our correct passwords, which was 4 times 1 for user 1, 4 times 2 for user 2. All right, we'll save this list and then head back to our exploitative framework. Now let's attempt the dictionary attack for user 1. All right, mqtt.generic.crackauth. So our host, which is again our local host, port is the default port. So since we are using the second mode, which is using a password file, we'll have to mention the path of the password file, and we won't be using -w in this case. All right. So let's do it for the user 1 in the first attempt. So I'll give it the path. All right. So now we'll start the attack. We'll hit enter. As you can see, it has found out from the password, from the dictionary, that password file or the dictionary, that for user 1 the password is 4 times 1, which was our set password, and it has successfully accepted the connection, which means for user 1 the password is 4 times 1 and our plugin has successfully passed. So you can use -v for a more elaborated output on what happened basically. So as you can see, it first attempted with 1234. The connection was refused since it was not authorized with that password. And you can see here that with the user 1 and the password 1111, it has found and the connection was accepted. All right. So now let's quickly run the same for our user 2. So it would remain user 2 and -f for the word list path basically. Let's hit enter. So as you can see, our plugin has passed again, and for user 2 it has found out that the password is 4 times 2 and the connection was accepted. So this basically showed that the user 2 was using 4 times 2. Alright. So yeah guys, that was it for this video. I have showed you how you can use the MQTT Crack Auth plugin. So I find this plugin really cool. You can yourself go check it out, try it out yourself and do something crazy with it. So you can log on to our website, which is www.exploity.io. So you can find all the cool hardware that I'll be showing you in the coming videos. For the documentation of what I just did, you can refer to exploity.readthedocs.io. Alright. So for all the latest news and updates regarding the Exploity framework, you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter and LinkedIn and YouTube as well. So I have a small request before I end this video. Since we are doing a lot to teach you guys more about IoT security, to put up some good content, so you can do your small bit by subscribing to this channel and liking the video. This basically gives us more motivation to put out good IoT security content for you guys. Alright, so that was it for this video. Thank you. Hope you like it. See you in the next.